Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today it's going to be our third video with Katakuri, and this time it's going to be Katakuri versus Issho. Now, we're going to have two games in today's video, both against the same player, so hope you enjoy. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you later. In this match, we're going against Issho. Alright. Opponent chose to go second, so that means I'm going first. I'm okay keeping this hand. I know we don't have the 10 drop, but we can go double Perosperso, turn 3, turn 5, on turn 2 and turn 3. Right? Opponent gets the killer blocker. Let's just attack for 5 here. See if the opponent decides to block. No, they don't. They decide to just take that hit. I think I like the Perospero over the Cracker, but I could see it going either way, right? Let's not take that just yet. I want to see what's on the top of my life first. I'll go for this on the next turn. Then we got the Sitcast Perospero after that, and then hopefully soon enough we get like a good value. They could restand that Bonnie, which I guess is what they're gonna do here to protect her. So at the end of the turn they can restand that Bonnie. Yep, there you go. I guess let's go 6 here, and then let's go 7, and then we play the second Perospero. Leave it on the top. I guess I should have taken that life last turn, huh? We have been able to kill the killer. Opponent has chosen not to use any of their blockers yet. They might be thinking of just doing this big wall of blockers. So they might be thinking, okay, let me just take all this damage from the Katakuri player, and then just have this big wall of blockers that they would not be able to deal with, right? Because if they take all their life, it does make our 7 cost and our 10 cost less efficient. So that might be what they're going for, that they're going for, like, just taking all the life that they can, so that my big drops are not as good. I could see that. So they got their Apu from this, so that's a 2k counter. They have 2 blockers already, so they definitely can protect their life. Maybe we stop attacking their life once they get to like 1 life. Okay, they get their Law. They get a Bonnie. They get to save the Bonnie. We can always kill that Law later if necessary. I guess we know. We attack for 5, opponent gets the block with the Law for free. Let's go like this, right? Let's go like this. Build opponent's top of the life. Let's place it in the bottom. Don't want to deal with the Borsalino just yet. So we know the opponent has a Borsalino on the bottom of their card. They take another life. So we know what the opponent's trying to do. Just have this big wall of blockers. Not take that last life. Make my 7 drop a lot less efficient. And once they have this big wall of blockers, they're gonna try to do whatever they want, right? So let's just pop that Law right now. That's 1 less blocker we have to deal with. The blockers are gonna be a problem. We don't have our 10 cost, so maybe we ignore the potential, like maybe we ignore how effective our 10 drop and 7 drop could potentially be. Right, we don't need to worry about how efficient they're gonna be. We can just get through the wall of blockers, because they won't have cards to swim back at us, right? So they won't have cards to swim back at us. They got another killer, so they have another blocker. They have so many cards, though. They have so many cards. I would love to go for this pudding and get the 7 drop Big Mom before we know we get to that 0 life situation. Here they can start killing my units and get the guard restand again if they wanted to. They're choosing to do that. So they are choosing to do that. Let's I guess we'll take. Eventually I can start playing my blockers too, right? I guess I cannot pick that, right? It has to be the Amande. I forgot that the Perospero only gets the other stuff, right? So here they can draw 1. They choose to restand their guard instead of restanding their blockers, which I think makes sense. Like I talked about, let's go here first. We don't get the Perona. I guess we get a Perospero though, so that's not bad. We can play this for 6. Opponent can get it down to 5, which is still not enough to kill it here. We can also go Perospero and Sanji. That's not impossible instead of this other Perospero. That's not impossible. I guess let's go like this first. Let's go like this first. Let the opponent draw. Leave it on the top. Second Thunderbolt is huge. Okay, opponent's gonna choose to use their blocker. We can go like this, try to kill the Bonnie. Again, no need for us to take the last life, right? No need for us to take the last life just yet. If we go for the Garb, it gives them. If we go, I like this. I like this. Even if the opponent can kill the Sanji with the Garb, it still gives me another Perospero, which is going to be another Searcher that we're going to have later on. If the opponent attacks my life, we know we have the Thunderbolt to pop one of their units. If they have like a Kusan, they can play the Kusan, kill 2 of my units with Kusan into Garb. But then that means that they wouldn't have a card to restand the Garb with. They wouldn't have a Dawn to restand the Garb with. So there you go. They go for it this way. And then we take the 10 cost Big Mom. And we prepare to trash their last life, like we've been talking about. So that we actually get value from the 10 cost Big Mom. So this lets me get value for the 10 cost Big Mom. Opponent even goes ahead and... Do we enable that Thunderbolt? I guess we do, right? I guess let's just kill that Garb right now. Get rid of it for the rest of the game. So that the opponent cannot continue getting that value with the Garb. They get their 10 cost Doflamingo. I wasn't expecting a 10 drop Doflamingo, but we'll just go like this. Pass the turn. See what happens next. We could attack with the Sanji. We could attack for the Sanji, but then that means that the opponent could have another 10 drop Doflamingo. But they can never play the 10 drop Doflamingo, right? I'd rather try to save this Perospero. So we get them down to 0 life, get our big 12 cost here. Even if the opponent has like a Kusan, there's no way for them to kill this Linlin. And we got the value from the Linlin, and we even got rid of another blocker on their end. They got rid of a Garb last turn when they used the other Garb ability. Yeah, we'll give you the blocker with the Sanji. That way you have to commit Dawn on the Issho to actually be able to kill the Perospero. So I'll give them this block with the Sanji so that they will have to actually commit stuff. They end up playing the Bonnie instead. But the problem is that we have this big 8k, we have this big 12k, this my own attacker as well, right? We'll be able to go through their blockers. I guess. Okay, so the Issho does mean that we trash 2 cards from here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. Another Thunderbolt, that's the game, right? Opponent didn't even need to see it. The 3rd Thunderbolt to kill their blocker, and then we just attack with everything. Wow, wow, wow. So the opponent chose to go second again. Let's keep this hand. Let's keep this hand. We'll end the turn. We'll have the Perospero on turn 3, on turn 2. We can play the Cracker the turn after. We'll have this Thunderbolt available if we need to get rid of like a critical blocker, which I think is fair. And we'll get the value from the 7 cost Linlin because we won't be able to get them that low before it gets to our turn, right? So we can go like this. Just like last game, I might just play the 2nd Perospero now next time instead of playing the Cracker. I think that's fair. I don't think this Cracker gets to push that damage. Let's go ahead for the 1k here. Keep our hand low enough so that the Issho is not going to be a problem. The 8 cost Issho is not going to be a problem. Although we do see one Issho already in the field. Let's attack for 6 here. So the opponent doesn't get a free block with the Borsalino. This is literally a repeat of the last game, right? Where we get to play double Perospero. They actually are going to block it. All right. I'm not gonna go for their blocker. Leave it on the top. I like having another unit here. And then we play the Perospero and the turn. Opponent will keep this blocker, which gonna make my attacks useless next turn. I'm gonna give you the 1k. I'm gonna give you the 1k. If you wanna kill this, I'm gonna force you to kill it with a Borsalino. I guess they can always restand it, right? So they can always restand it, which is always a problem. Let's go for the pudding. They get their law, brand new, play brand new again. Ooh, Dellinger. So that way they get their active down back. They get double the blockers here, right? So if we go 7 cost Big Mom, they still get double the blockers. We could go for the 6 cost Perospero first. Because it means that I cannot attack, right? It means that I cannot attack this turn. If at the very least I go like this. So I can go like this, and this is going to force a block. Plus a card out of their hand, right? So this is forcing the card out of their hand. We could always go and just... We could always go and just kill this law right now. And then play the pudding, maybe? We could go for it that way, right? 6, 7, 8. 8. That's forcing 2 cards out of them. But then that means I don't have that unit. Now, let's go like this. Let's kill that law. Let's kill that law right now. This is going to be 3 cards if the opponent wanted to save it. Let's get a 10 cost. Return the rest. Pass the turn. We can play the 7 drop next turn. We don't have to go for the 10 drop, but the 10 drop is probably better anyways. Oh, wait. Not next turn. Next turn we have 9. So next turn we go 7 drop, and then we can go for the 10 drop and kind of go from there. We will lose this Perospero this turn, but opponent doesn't have enough to play the Issho. This Thunderbolt can kill another law, but it will not be able to kill the Borsalino, unfortunately. If they attack just for 5, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Get that cracker in there. Just have another attacker. Let's counter this one. Not put ourselves in a position where we're taking too much damage. We'll go 7 drop. It gives me 2 done open to be able to use put one on the Perospero and put one on the Katakuri. Garp. Okay, so they're just gonna kill one of these 2, right? So they're gonna kill the Cracker. They discard the Bonnie. They can kill either one, but the good thing about Guard though is that it is forcing them to consistently use this stuff, right? Oh, we can just... What about we just go double 10 drop? We could always go double 10 drop. I guess let's go here first with the pudding. No, I like the 7 drop. I like the 7 drop because again it lets me attack with both units here. Now the problem, opponent could technically... Ooh, they chose to trash the life. Yeah, so we can go like this. And this is gonna be I guess we can go 6 into the Garb. I could go for their life, but again, I'm kind of getting greedy here. I'm making my Linlin be as efficient as effective as possible. This kills the Borsalino because the Borsalino effect only works on my turn. Doesn't work on their turn. So if the opponent goes for my life, we will actually kill their Borsalino. So I like going after the Garp here. I like going after the Garp here. I could have gone for life and threatened their life. I could have gone for life and threatened the life, but we can get that life for free with the Linlin. And even if the opponent has a 10 drop the Flamingo, the Linlin doesn't get rested. The Linlin will set me up, and we'll have another Linlin here. We'll have this Linlin, so we can go 10 drop and then attack with the 7 drop one. Or we can just leave everything standing. They got their Issho, but the Issho doesn't... It's too late for their Issho, right? Yeah, it's gonna be too late for their Issho. We can go ahead and I guess take the Perospero or the pudding. Let's take the pudding. We have 4 cards in our hand. We'll have a Thunderbolt that can kill the Borsalino. Like, these Thunderbolts are so killer against him. Oh, there we go. So we go Thunderbolt, kill that, and that's the game. Again, the Borsalino block and the Borsalino ability of not dying only works on my turn. So opponent will need to have another blocker here to survive this next attack. Because otherwise we get to attack with Katakuri and the Linlin. We know that the opponent has an Issho which has 0 counter value. They get the blocker. Okay, so we know the last card that the opponent has, right? Which is the 8-drop Issho. So we'll go like this, get the Tashigi out of the way. This is gonna force the block. This is gonna force another block. So this is forcing both blocks out of them. Because we know that the opponent has just an Issho in their hand. If they don't get another blocker, even if they get another blocker, we still win. I guess if they get the 10 drop, yeah, that doesn't matter because then we attack with the 12 drop. We attack with the 12 power unit and we win the game. So unfortunately, we just we you know, the first game we had triple Thunderbolt. So that's kind of crazy. But even this game, just with a single Thunderbolt, look at how much life we still had. Even with opponent taking a lot of damage to make our big bombs or Linlins less efficient, we still managed to get there. I was surprised that they chose to trash one of their lives when I played the 7-drop instead of just putting a life on the top of my deck, because it seems like they wanna play more. I guess it didn't matter, right? Because we had the double 10-drop, but still. So yeah, here you go, Katakuri, 2 matches versus Issho / Fujitora. So hope you enjoyed those 2 matches and showcasing the power of Katakuri and the power of all those triggers. If you liked today's video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you tomorrow, where we're probably going to revisit some of the old OP04 leaders.